Everybody, Varun here from Language Academy, guys, live from our Sydney CBD branch. Very proud to have Hassan with me today. 8 each in PT, and his journey is very inspiring. I'm really pumped up, motivated. You have personally inspired me, Hassan. Just to start with, when Hassan started his PT journey, he was told by a number of students, even his friends, that you can't do it. Yes. Right? You were even told that your level is just about six bands. You can't ever get 8 each. But he had this in mind that doesn't matter what it takes. Even if I have to go for the exam 100 times, I have to do it. And this is your first attempt with us, overall fourth attempt. You have done it. I'm very proud of this. Please share with the viewers. I don't really want to talk a lot about PT. I really want to talk about things, how to keep yourself motivated, because when you just miss by 2 points, 3 points, right? When you do everything perfect and you're not getting the score, things can be very confusing, right? You're not really sure what you have to do, what not. What kept you going on? What did you have in your mind?
Actually, when I started, it took some long time. And first of all, I thought I should prepare a lot. And once I will feel 100% confident, then I will go for exam. And I went for first exam. I missed only in speaking. I thought maybe it's just because of exam environment. And in the second time I went back, I also got an issue with the speaking. And the third time, same issue happened with the speaking. So whenever you prepare, so if you don't go in the exam, you don't get like which are the your strongest part, where you are you can get highest point, which are the your weakest point. So I thought the speaking is having a major issue for me. So I thought if I go with the same strategies, same attitude, it's gonna be the same. So now this is a point I have to do something different. And I saw a video on the Facebook and about regarding new strategies. So I thought I should give it a try. So right next day, I came here in Language Academy, and I met personally with Varun, and he told me don't worry about anything, and he taught me all the new strategies. And so I prepared in 2 mock tests, and mock tests I got 90 and 87. And after that, I thought it's all done. Like I was getting issue in speaking, and rest of all, I had like listening mock tests here, reading most mock tests here, speaking civil speaking tests here. So after all that, so I was totally prepared with the unseen questions. So anything, I was ready for anything. So if I will get any seen question, unseen question, it's gonna be the same. I have to tackle with full confidence. So the only thing it was in my mind. So if I can get 8 each in other modules, I can also get 8 each in speaking as well. So what the issues are, I have to do some different. So the same strategies, if it's working for other people, so if it's not working for me, so that means I have to try something different. So I learned new strategies, and it really worked for me.
That's right, Sansan. So the main point over here is to take an action. Yes, a lot of students, what they do is they just go on for the exam. If they've got 70 this time, they'll do the same thing in the exam and expect different results, right? If one strategy has worked for me, it's not mandatory that it is going to work for you. And it's not about just knowing the strategy, it's about implementing it properly as well. And as he mentioned that he took regular mock test and he was prepared for the worst. What happens normally when you practice at home, you do the same thing over and over again, right? You have done one read aloud 5 times, you're doing it 6 times, you'll be fine. But if you get something different, you need to be prepared for that as well, right? That's what he had in his mind, and he has made it. Hassan, how should we keep our mind strong when someone we know, or someone who has got 8 each? You told me that people even used to make fun of you, right? People even used to say, what you are doing, you can't even get 6 each, you should go to 8. How to tackle that? How should we keep ourselves strong? Because when someone which is very close to us tells us that we can't do it, what should a person do at that time?
Actually, whenever you make a decision, just stick to it, and don't listen to anyone, whatever the other person's whatever he's saying. So just believe on yourself and think like you can do it. You the person. If the next person can do it, you can do even more better than that person. And as well as it's all about your willpower, and just don't think about like what you're gonna lose. If you can spend your time, if you can spend your money, and if you are mentally prepared, you can do anything.
Right.
So even mostly people, they just prepare for 8 each. Even if you just aim for 9 each, I am really sure like people can get even 9 each, like if it's in their mind. If they just prepare for 7 each, they just can get 7 each. So if they just prepare for 6 each, they just get 6 each. So what I can say to other students, so first of all, they have to avoid negative people around them. So because we get really influenced by them, so whatever they say, we think I'm that kind of person. So what I should say to anyone else, so no one can underestimate anyone potential. So if one person can do, you can do, you can definitely you can do, and you can even do more better than those people. So once you have decided, just go for it.
That's right. That's right. What a great point. Golden points coming from him, guys. Make sure you do not surround yourself with negative people. What I personally believe is that you're the average of people you surround or you spend your time with, right? So if you'll have people around you telling you can't do it or it's gonna be difficult, you should look for alternatives. If I tell you should look for alternatives, your brain will work in such a way you won't be able to focus on one thing.
Yep.
You'll think about a lot of things. It's very, very important. As he mentioned, take a decision and then stick to it. Tell yourself, if he has done it and I have decided that I'll do it, doesn't matter what it takes, you have to do it. Another thing, you need to make sure you are on the right track, you get the right feedback, because just working hard in PT won't help you.
Won't help,
right? It's very important you work hard. Work hard is very important, but at the same time, you need to have the right strategies, right guidance, and right direction, and you are going to get your desired score. Any advice for students out there what they should do in order to get A's?
Yeah. Actually, first of all, I'm very thankful to our language PT team, and I suggest to other students they should visit a language academy, because here they get the exam environment. They have the speaking separate room. So the speaking separate room, like you will have other students as well. They are also practicing on the same time. So you get the exam environments. What was happening with me when I went for the first exam, I really just got distracted by other people's voices. So I thought, man, it's a major issue now. What I can do, even if I book the exam and after 7 days, so I will be not that perfect, not that capable to handle that kind of situation. So once I joined Language Academy, so I came here, I practiced a lot in the speaking room, and I got, after every doing a mock test, I was getting guidance, exact feedback from Varun and Parth as well. So they taught me really good, and I appeared in the exam, so you can see my result. Before I was just stuck in 63, 64, 66. Now straight away, this was my first attempt after joining Language Academy. So now I got 86 in speaking. So it's all because of Language Academy. I'm really thankful to them. So if anyone having issue with the speaking, they should speaking, and as well as in other modules, they should visit Language Academy. Here you will get a right atmosphere, and they got plenty of teachers. So like they really concentrate on the students, as well as they teach them, as well as they motivate them. Even on the exam day, I got a good motivation from both teachers. So they really helped me out. Even after the exam, they called me, they asked me how was the exam, and they just contributed a lot in my success. So that's all.
Thanks for that, Hassan. But one point I would like to raise over here. Yes, teachers do play a vital role when it comes to your success, but it's more about you as well. I have seen you spending 10 hours in the lab straight, and it's not easy. It takes a lot of effort. Yeah. It takes a lot of effort to sit and practice for 10 hours throughout the week on things which you have already practiced. Right? It's not that you were practicing for the first time. You have done each and everything before, and now you used to spend 10 hours again, and that is something really motivating for me as well. I personally learned a lot from you, and I hope people and audience out there will learn a lot. Make sure if you have taken a decision, stick to it and don't listen to anyone around you. It's you versus you. Just keep on improving and you will do it as well. Congratulations, Hassan.
Once again. So much. Thank you.
Well done. That's it from this video, guys. Make sure you take some power out of him, take some motivation out of him, and start preparing for your PT. Get it done at the earliest and secure 20 points towards your permanent residency. That's it, guys. I'll see you very soon. Thank you.